Someone You know, that music was good. It was. But the two albums from Ladytron, yeah, no. Those two albums are pretty bad. So there's one good album. That's it. Maybe two. I don't remember. Yeah. It's more fun with a mic, even if you're listening to the music. If you want to just listen to the music, I'm fine with that too. No, honestly, I am. But I figured I would kind of explain what the fuck I'm trying to do, and I don't think I have to really do it. Um, so ESXi is installed on this machine. The problem is it doesn't have what they call here direct path I/O. What that does is it passes through the hardware to the virtual machine without touching ESXi, which is the layer between obviously, your virtual machines and the hardware. It does the translation. Well, what this does is it actually sends the direct access to the VM. It doesn't touch ESXi. So that means obviously no other VM can see it but the one you assign it to, which is fine because, say, all right, an example, Direct Path IO is for graphics cards. When you have an NVIDIA graphics card in there, you can use Direct Path IO to connect a NVIDIA graphics card to the VM, and you'll get full performance as if it's directly connected, and you can do that whole bullshit that Linus was doing if you watch any of his dumb videos. And I have to fix this chair because it sounds like somebody's having sex on the bed. So I wanted to see if it supported it. It doesn't. It's AMD. It's an old machine. 6-core AMD machine. Good at the time. Bad for today. And, little skull bunch. So, as for what the fuck I'm even doing, why am I wasting so much time? I'm just playing with different things. I'm using Zen Server on my Colo machine. We were using ESXi on my other Colo machine that we're transitioning from to another provider. And, yeah. I wanted to keep it simple, but I wanted to see if this actually worked better. And so far with this older machine, Zen Server does not like it. So I'm not even going to bother. So, I guess I'll be using ESXi, unfortunately. Well, here's the thing. Why do I need this? Why do I need this? I don't know. Fuck it. I don't need it. No. It's a machine. It's a 6-core machine that's doing very little. It was just sitting there being a Windows 7 box that had a whole bunch of services running on it. It used to be my 8 terabyte file server on Windows 7 on, yes, an NTFS Windows share, hosting almost 7 terabytes worth of data on a RAID 5 array. I built that back in 2010. 2010. Yes. I think it was around there. Maybe it was earlier. It was probably earlier. I don't know. For porn, of course. You gotta have a place to store your porn. No, I am a photographer, and as of somewhat recently, a videographer. So, I need a lot of space. And I do lots of other things. So, I need storage. Lots and lots of storage, redundant storage, reliable storage. So I moved this is my old server, which is what is running ESXi right now. I moved that on over to an eBay server. Or I shouldn't really call it an eBay server. Basically, you can go on eBay for like 300, 400 bucks and get yourself a huge ass like 4U rack server from Supermicro, and it's kitted up to be like a really kick-ass server. Actually, you know what? If you guys are actually interested in it, and I don't know if you really do watch Linus Tech Tips. I did this well before he did, but he kind of mentions the same stupid thing. Only I've had 10 times more success than him. You know what? Let me go to summary. Where is it? Oh, I was looking at 10 gigabit Ethernet, which is still kind of expensive, but you can actually get like this card. Where is it? Is it here? Is it here? No, it's not. Nope, just this. But anyway, you can purchase a 10 gigabit Ethernet card per machine, link them directly with this cable, get 10 gigabit between them, and yeah, for probably for under $100, you can get 10 gigabit connectivity to a file server, and that's the most efficient way of doing iSCSI or like this drive right here. Let's take a look here. See this right here? iSCSI store. This is actually on my FreeNAS server. I allocated 512 gig. That's being accessed over the network. That will max out my currently 1 gigabit to it. So this will actually help. You will never need so much. Well, hate to break it to you, but my FreeNAS server is currently maxed out. There you go. Storage. So my yeah. I'm using 84%. So I have about 11 terabytes worth of data. And I have the 8 terabytes worth of 2 gig drives. I have 5 2 gig drives I still have to drop in there to expand that a bit. Yes, and blackmail videos. No, a lot of the stuff, once you start doing video, and once you start shooting in 4K, or once you start recording in 1080p, and you start recording in ProRes, you find out real quick 8 to 10 to 12 terabytes is not a lot, number one. And two, it's easy to expand to. You can get 4 terabyte drives for dirt cheap. And as long as you get good ones, you can make out a lot of space. The problem is hooking them all up into a chassis that doesn't suck. And that's precisely what I did here and what I was attempting to show you. Where the fuck is it? Let's see if he's still selling stuff here. Let's see if eBay doesn't suck. Doesn't suck ass here. There you go. This guy sells tons of different servers. And you can get them for really fucking cheap. Let's see, visit store. So let's take a look here. He's kind of getting big, isn't he? Holy shit. So Supermicro servers. Here you go. That's kind of expensive. But just the bare bone chassis, if you want to fill it with your own motherboard, your own shit, this is the way to go. $180 plus $70 shipping. So, you're spending like what, $250 plus for, a rather it's almost like spending premium on a on a regular computer case. Only you're getting something that really kicks ass. And has been, used before, and it's loud as fuck. So if you have a small apartment or some other bullshit, this is not for you. I will say that. These servers are loud. I mean, you can replace these fans right here. There's only 3 of them. This is basically my machine here. You can replace these 3. But goddamn, and I'm sorry, the 2 in the back as well. But holy shit, this thing is loud as fuck. Anyway, so what do you get for this money? You get an awesome chassis, you get awesome fans for great airflow, you get a good amount of storage, a backplane, hot swap SATA backplane in the back, and you get 2 redundant power supplies. So, and those little fuckers are loud, so you gotta watch out for that. You can replace it with a quieter one if you really wanted to. But, so there's your base. Right there's the base model of stuff. Now, say, okay, now I gotta find a server board, which is easy to find. I gotta find an ECC RAM. I gotta find a Xeon, a Xeon chip, which I highly recommend. Otherwise, you're going to be getting an i3 or an i5, depends what you're going to be doing with it. And then you get a HBA, which is a host. What do you call it? Wow, I can't think today. All this stuff. Anyway, for under $1,000, you can build yourself under $500 if you really shop well. You can build yourself a really awesome machine. So anyway, what I was gonna mention here is if I can find it. Look at this. No, not that one. I saw Xeon L. Xeon L. This is the E model. These aren't that bad. You spend a lot though. Oh, look at this little 3U. Oh, that's even nicer. These are pretty nice. So here you go. $350. What do you get? Let's find out. Nope, you don't get shit. No hard drives. You get the trays, but you don't get a motherboard, no CPU, no memory. That sucks. It's a 3U though. Wait, he shows a motherboard in there. Okay, that's silly. You lost your Raspberry Pi. Was it the version 2 or was it the first version? Earlier generation. Anyway, let me get to the point here. You can get quad cores, but what I have downstairs is... I want to see if he's still selling it. That's why I'm taking my time here. He's not listing it, though. It's an X Series Xeon. But I think he probably sold them all. If people were smart, they'd buy their shit from here. I don't know. It seems to be going up in price here. We don't want that. Holy shit, that's expensive. Oh, it's a 1. Well, good thing you lost it. Now you can buy it too. For real fucking cheap. And it's more capable. I still need to figure out what the hell I'm going to do with my Raspberry Pi. I have it sitting here doing practically nothing. So, I gotta figure something out. Anyway, so, this isn't exactly what I would consider good. I don't know what happened to his prices here. But what you're getting with it, a 6-core, 2 6-core, so 12 altogether. So you get 12 cores worth of power, but for some reason, it only comes with 8 gigs. What happened to all the RAM? Who the hell installs 2 CPUs and then only puts 8 gigs of RAM into it? What kind of retarded shit is this? Eight gig. So 2 4-gig memory sticks. It comes with 2 30-gigabyte. What? Why bother? No, I want to get a Raspberry Pi. The second model. I wanted to get one to see how much more powerful it is. Because I need to test that out to see if... I want to turn a Raspberry Pi 2, or a Pi 2, I guess you could call it, into a thin client. So you could run like a embedded XP and just run remote desktop client on it, which goes to a VM on the network. That's what I want to screw around with. Anyway, yeah, those are pretty crap offerings. So let me go back and let me show you what I got. It's in here. There you go. So my machine, I spent, a little bit more for it, but I got 2 X5650s. Okay. Unfortunately, the auction's gone, but this is the X5650, 6-core, dual CPU capable. Where the fuck is the speed? There it is. 266, which turbos to 3 gigahertz a core. By the way, I can send my stream. This is what I sometimes do. I send my stream down to that server in the basement, which then sends it out. And I can use FFmpeg to re-encode my stream 1080p 60, which almost maxes out this CPU, by the way. 1080p 60 barely makes it on this CPU at medium. So it's not, amazing, but it can do medium, which is pretty impressive. Anyway, so it supports all these various things, which is good for virtualization, which makes it a great CPU for virtualization. And it supports hardware encryption. So if I wanted to actually encrypt shit, I could, which I don't, because I don't need that. But yeah, for $700, I got myself a server with 32 gigs of RAM, ECC, a dual Xeon at very fast speeds, and the thing flies. So I've got, like I said, almost 11 terabytes or 10 terabytes worth of usage in it, or storage. And I'm just going to slowly expand it. Look at the viewed disks. There you go. That's what I got in it. A bunch of 4 terabyte drives. So what is this? 6 I have? Yeah. 6 4 terabyte drives. So all these right here. And here's a pro tip. Another pro tip if you're actually seriously considering doing something like this. Take a look at this. I don't know if he's still selling them here. Let's see. 4 terabyte. These are 2 terabytes. So these are refurbished. Some of them are white label, they call them. They're like OEM, but they're similar in specs and everything else. Um, where the fuck is it? 1 TB. This would be a lot easier if I just search it. Hmm. 3 TB. 4 TB. There you go. Actually, these are probably almost the same ones I got. So, I'm not sure how much I spent on it. How much did I spend on it? Let's find out. Okay, there we go. I spent $439 for 4 of them. So that's what? How much per? Math. Math is good. You know what? Let's just do this. Because Chrome is awesome. 439/4. So there you go. $110 a drive. So that's about right. $110 per 4 TB drive. So this is up in price a little bit. But if you're looking for drives and you're looking for a lot of storage, and you have a well, how much? How about this? 4 TB. Western Digital, right? On Newegg, it's $196. I don't know what model this is, actually. This is Western Digital Black. All right. So that's actually one of the better ones, I believe. I get them so fucking confused. Blue, red, green. I know what green is. Red are the typical ones you get for a NAS. I think blue is for, or was it purple? No, I think it's like purple for, was it purple? They have one for, there we go, purple for surveillance, for like heavy read-write stuff, or heavy random writing from recordings and stuff like that. That's $156. A 6 TB NAS red, 248, so you're looking at 250. A 2 TB is $90. That's actually not that bad. But again, there you go, for what? 40, maybe, well, $30 more. You can get a 4 TB one. There you go, 140. But that's for a blue. I don't know what the deal is with blue. Designed for desktop PC. Huh. Oh, it's 5400 RPM. Fuck that. Anyway, you get the idea. You save yourself per drive. If you're going to be filling a bunch of bays with hard drives, you're going to be using FreeNAS, and you're going to have up to 2 failures worth of drives, like 2 drives set up to be parity drives, they call them. So you can survive up to 2 failures. It's called RAID Z2 in FreeNAS with ZFS. ZFS is the file system. You can buy a bunch of these, save yourselves probably, well, per drive, you're saving $30 a drive. And if you put in 6 drives, that shit adds up. So yeah, needless to say, this is amazing. For white label drives. That's the way to buy shit. And what is it that they're coming out with now with SSDs? Weren't they? Because I know they have 1 TB and 2 TB SSDs. Aren't they pushing out some like huge ass SSD? Like 16 TB or some bullshit. I don't know. Anyway, that's my trek into eBay. eBay is an amazing place for that. That's my file server. And like I said, I've got a few drives here that I need to put into it. And that is what is currently in this ESXi server right now, which needs to come out of it. So this machine is going to be my router. It's going to be a VM for, any Windows boxes that I want to throw up, any Ubuntu tests machines. Because, it's great and all that you can load up VirtualBox and just do your own thing. It's another thing just to kind of have something always running in the background that you want to have always running. It's easier just to have it all virtualized on one machine right here. So that's why. And it's good practice, because I might be dealing with ESXi in the future. Corporate-wise. Business-wise. So I have to know it. And so far I know Xen, and I know VMware products like ESXi. So I now know 2 of them pretty well. And holy shit, do they have some downfalls. Actually, I know 3 of them, really. Proxmox is another one, but anyway. Okay, rescan for data stores. Speaking of data stores, what I need to know about this before I proceed here. The fuck is this thing doing? Alright. Storage. Where was that again? That was right here. Alright. I thought this folded out, but I guess not. New resource pool? Oh no, that's not what I want. Where is it? I always forget now. Now that I'm so used to Xen, I forgot where shit is. You can browse this data store, which is always handy because you can just upload ISOs directly to the VM, which is really nice. The only problem with ESXi is, holy crap, the licensing for it, expensive as fuck. Once it downgrades from its 30-day trial to its free version, lots of stuff gets disabled. Most of it you don't really need, like migrating virtual machines from one hardware box to another hardware box. So if you have 2 ESXi servers, they call them vMotion. You can transfer VMs from one to the other. Replication, stuff like that. But I don't do that. It's kind of pointless. The server goes down, it goes down. Who gives a shit? So I seriously forgot. Storage adapters, network adapters. There's a way of adding... Oh, okay. I can add a iSCSI. Interesting. Wait, is this connecting to something, or is this creating a iSCSI server? Oh, it's creating an iSCSI server, I think. I've never played with this part, though. Yeah, I don't think this is what I want. Never mind. Storage. Add storage. There it is. Network file system. Server is 192.168.0.150. The folder is storage. I can't type. storage Z2. That's right, I said Z. Just in case any British people are watching. Wait, was it slash? No, it wasn't slash that. Wasn't that either. NFS, need for speed, mount storage Z2. That's what I thought. So slash mount storage Z2 ISO. Read only. Dastor name. ISO. ISO store. Yay. All right. There we go. Now, hopefully that works. Don't know if it will, but it's showing 2 terabytes. Sure. It says there's 2 free. I doubt it. So, hello Ultima. All right, so we got that on there. So if I create a new virtual machine, let's do Windows 10. Sure. Windows. Do they even list 10? I don't think they list 10. Oh, it's right there. I'm a fucking idiot. All right, let's do this again. So we got this because there's only one adapter currently. Change. Oh no, I have to leave it on that. 32 gig. We want a thin provision because we don't want to take up all the space. I really don't care how much space it is right now. You can edit the virtual machine settings. So you go into the properties, give it 2 gigs of RAM. 1 CPU is enough for now. And the big thing is the new CD. So data store ISO file. You're going to browse. And hey, look, an ISO store. And now there's all my ISOs. Coming from my FreeNAS server. And we go Windows 10. Remove the floppy. Because we don't copy that shit. And 1 NIC, independent. Nope. See, this is a pretty cool option right here. You can add a hard disk, and you can set the mode of the hard disk. This is something Zen Server doesn't have, which really pisses me off. So you can make the disk, or they call it the VDK or VHD or whatever format it's in, independent. So those are the 2 options you can set it in. So you can do snapshots of your VM to roll back, but instead you can do persistent, which makes everything right to the disk. Or there you go. If you can read that, I don't know. So, say if you were making a virtual machine that people were remoting into, they can make all the changes they want because you set it up, right? You did everything. You set up all the software. You set up all the configuration, everything else. They can go in there. You set to non-persistent. You boot it up. You have it ready for them. They could fuck it up all they want. They could install the bad software, all the malware, whatever else. And then when they reboot it, it reverts back to the snapshot, or back to that state in time, which is really fucking cool. Anyway, we don't need that. What's it for? It's just for home lab stuff, just messing around for 1. But 2, it's to consolidate. To consolidate my porn collection, yeah. I want to see if this actually works, by the way. Oh, excuse me. Oh, don't boot. Oh, stop. Okay. Oh, right. This is the. So much. So much. You suck so much. This. This is not default. Connect that power on. Thanks. Anyway, so it's for home lab stuff. It's for running like extra servers on the local network. It's just so I can do, development or do, host stuff for different people. That type of thing. Anyway, let's start again. I just want to see if it installs off the ISO because I was having a big problem with it detecting it properly, and it fails on installation. So, kind of annoying. But it's also going to be my router as well, by the way, just to give you a heads up. It's this is where it fails, by the way. It's going to be a pfSense router. I have got right now 2 network cards in it. Don't have a product key. Windows 10 Pro, sure. Wow, it actually got the license agreement. This is where it fails. Every once in a while, and I've seen this on other machines, I've seen this on expensive machines, I've seen this on cheap-ass machines, and in Hyper-V. This, sometimes, if this license terms thing, this bullshit that nobody gives a flying fuck about, if this does not load, if there's an issue loading this license term, Windows will not install. It will error and spit you back to the beginning. It will not go past this point. Thanks, Microsoft. You're awesome. And there we go. So that's installing. So you go back here and performance, and you can just watch it do stupid shit. The only thing I don't like about ESXi is while I like the graphs sometimes, it's not always active for one, and this will get me into another rant and another 10-minute explanation. But long story short, ESXi has something called vSphere, which is a server software package that gets installed on like Windows 2012, like a Windows Server 2012 installation. That then communicates with ESXi to give you the full feature sets, if licensed, because it costs money for vSphere, to do everything with ESXi. Everything is done through a web-based, browser-based type of control panel. It's kind of nice, but also very fucking confusing and slower. ESXi is a dog. Anyway. How long can you use a Windows 10 key? Or how long can you use a Windows 10 installation without a key? Forever? Oddly enough, you can use the machine for as long as you want. It'll just nag the fuck out of you. Unless you remove activation. That's different. But I don't know about Windows 10. I don't know if that works. I've never tried it with Windows 10. I've seen it done in 8.1 and everything else, but I have a legitimate Windows 10 anyway, so it doesn't matter. Because I have a legitimate Windows 7 Ultimate. Was it 7 Ultimate? Yeah. 7 Ultimate key that I got for free from Microsoft, oddly enough. Not that type of free. No, actually free. Because I went to a city event and they handed out a bunch of keys. They're like, hey, here's Windows 7 Ultimate. Oh, cool. Hey, Dirk. Let's see. You know what? Let's keep playing random music, but at lower volumes because something has to play in the background. I guess that's kind of low. That'll work. When's the next tech? I don't know. I don't know any coming up. None that I can afford to go to, at least. Some are free. Some aren't. I know in June or July, the co-location company that I use for co-locating and stuff like that, which is OVH, sometimes comes to New York, so I can take a train down to New York real quick and talk with them and drink free stuff and eat free stuff and, you know, 4 hours from you. Well, where do you live anyway? I want your exact address, phone number, social, credit card, birth date, mother's maiden name. Southwest Georgia. All right. Such a good song. Mediacom? Gotta go fast. So you have Mediacom? I mean, they're not that bad of a company. They really aren't. I mean, they have stupid policies that they enforce, like, you know, bandwidth caps. They're not gonna call it bandwidth caps. Look at all this shit you got turned on. Hi. Hi. They give you the speeds. I don't know everything about their network. I do know that the engineers, the people out in the road and things like that are really cool dudes. Like, I've spoken to a lot of foremans. I've spoken to a lot of just a lot of people. So, you know, they try to stay on top of things, but I don't know what they're kind of held back by. 15 down, 1 up, 150 gig cap. Wow. Okay, I didn't think it was that bad. I own it. No account. Skip this step. because I want a local account. Draco is going to use this account. Make it secure. Sure. I don't know why I just typed that. It's a 2 terabyte limit? Okay. It's not too bad. 2 terabytes is pretty good. I know they raised it. I know that they had it at the typical Comcast bullshit, like, hey, we're gonna say 250 gigs is good enough for you. And then they... No, wait, I'm sorry. It wasn't them, I don't think. It was Mediacom that had one of the better, if you want to call it that. I think it's absolute bullshit all around. Let me pause that for a sec, because I gotta think. I think it was at like 500 gigabytes, or 600 gigabytes, or 750, or something. It was up there. And then they increased their speeds and this and that, and then, yeah, I think I remember them raising it to some insane value. And they do claim that, yes, we have caps, but we don't call it that, number one. Number two, it's the highest of those that actually do implement caps. And it's true. But I have brought it to the attention during one of our little training things at Mediacom. I don't work for them anymore, by the way. During one of the training things, what's his name came in. Holy shit, I forgot his name. That's bad. Head of the company, the president there. Rocco is his name. Rocco something, I think. And he was talking to all of us and this and that. And he asked if anybody had any questions. And I raised my hand and I asked him, why do you... I forgot how... It's been so long. Something to the extent of, why do you implement bandwidth caps on your services? And he had some... He started off trying to answer it and then passed the buck off to his, I guess, fucking lackey, whoever the hell he is, some network guy, some main network guy that was there. And he started to answer the question with some bullshit. And I looked at him and I'm like, and I retorted with one or two things, but it wasn't the place to actually argue and push, stupid bullshit at him. So I'm like, all right, you got it. That's all I wanted to know. Your typical bullshit, of fair use and things of that nature. But yeah, generally it was a very, very poor excuse for implementing shit like that, so. I know, shitty story. I'm terrible at telling stories, but it was quite a while ago, So I can't really remember. Where the fuck is it? Snapshot manager. There it is. Okay. Yeah, I was handing my termination papers a phone. No, they're not like that. The Rocco guy, he's very generous. He's actually pretty nice to his employees. He holds kind of an okay Christmas party. And this is one of his new locations. His main location, actually, in New York. That's a few miles from here. But we don't have Mediacom up here, by the way. There's no Mediacom up here. He just works from up here because he has family here. He's a very family-oriented person. He's Italian. So, needless to say, Mediacom isn't terrible. Not the best, but not terrible. Some of the people they hire are questionable, but that comes with any corporate environment. They've got some doozies there. Dying Light. If you're looking for a fun game, buy it. I played through it. If I played through the game, it's got to be good, right? Because most games I play partially through and then say this is fucking boring or kind of lose sight on or lose motivation to actually continue playing it and just stop playing it. No, the new Tomb Raider doesn't count, by the way. I just have to get back to that. I am still playing that. And I might play it a little bit later, by the way. After I mess around with this, after I make sure this is running, I want to see how this performs. In general, this needs to auto log in because reasons. Yes, Draco's thumb of approval. But no, we played through all of it, all the way up to the very, very, very end. And I didn't beat it. I actually didn't follow through with the very, very end. And there's a reason I didn't. Because I felt that if I went through that door to get to that final scene, kind of like, what game was that? Another game I'm thinking of. Kind of like Fallout 3, where at the end of the game, after you beat the game, you don't want to play it anymore. You lose motivation to do anything. So I didn't want that to happen with this game, so I chose not to beat it. Do I have any recommendation for Vita games? Sell your Vita and buy a Nintendo DS? I don't know. I'm not a big fan of Vita. I played around on it. It's a beautiful handheld. Looks amazing. Great screen. Ergonomics are a little okay. Remote play to the PS4 is actually pretty cool. It's my nephew's, by the way. I don't own one. Some of the games, I guess, are okay. It really depends on what you want to play. I mean, what are some good Vita games? Let's see. What's one of them? What's that survival game? I can't remember. Yeah, Vita's pretty bad. Holy shit, I can't think of the... today's terrible. Let's do games. I know I've got it in here, and I'm just gonna scroll past it. What the fuck is Paper Sorcerer? Got play Pixel Junk. What the hell's the name of it? You know what? Forget it. Just play Minecraft. No. YouTube.com. Let me go change my other profile. Hey, truck fails. FNPS90. I didn't know they made a PS90. Huh. Shit, there's some good videos here I might want to watch. Anyway, Chew Toy. Because he always makes that stupid shit. Yikes. What is he making? Don't Starve. Don't Starve and Don't Starve Together. There's the game I was thinking of. I actually like that game. I do. I don't play it much, but I kind of like it. So there's a Vita game. They do have that for Vita, don't they? I'm pretty sure they do. Of course they do. Yeah, he churns them out. I mean, he goes nuts with these things. Some of it is him playing. Some of it is probably just ripped. I don't know. Yep. Some good people to follow here. Especially him. He's amazing. um, yeah, I love him too. Lately, they haven't been that. Lately, they've kind of lost it. I'll be honest. I have not watched much of his stuff. Nothing on the Limit Theory channel still. I'm very disappointed this is without any videos still. But if you want to watch exciting, something exciting, look at all these development videos before he went nuts. Man, he's got something. Oh, I've watched every single one of them. And I wish he would still do them, but I understand that mentally he cannot. And I'm sure he has nothing new on his forum. Just probably a bunch of Kickstarter donators, if you want to call them that, contributors complaining. Still, I'm sure. Yeah, there we go. What happened to the devlogs? And that was posted kinda sorta last year. Yeah, Josh had a mental breakdown due to different stress factors. One of them, his obsession with making devlogs and dev videos perfect. He's a perfectionist, so he kind of went nuts. If nobody knows that, I don't know. Anyway, I hope he releases something soon because I want to see a space game that doesn't suck. And he has it. He's got it. All he needs is a competent team that he can work with, and he's set. I mean, he's got himself a game that everyone will buy. Unfortunately, that might not happen. No audio. No, stop it. Device manager. Everything is installed. Okay. Remove the store. And do Windows up. Oh, whoa. No. I'm typing, god damn it. Windows updates. Check. That'll take a while. Anyway, so that's working. That's good. Yep, now it's going to download and use all my bandwidth, I'm sure. People were asking him, you know what he should do? Is just broadcast on Twitch. And he should. Honestly, I would like it if that happened. If someone came on board and managed live streaming for him. You know? Doesn't have to be a super interactive thing. It just like a constant dev camera type of thing. Doesn't have to be of his screen. It could just be a fucking webcam up in the corner of the room just pointing down on everyone. Yeah, that's pretty much probably what they talk about here. I'm not even gonna bother reading it. That's yeah. Anyway, enough of limit theory. EV blog. I don't know who the hell this guy is. This guy has weird fucking videos. Hmm. Ah, that's right. I totally forgot. Is it today or is it tomorrow or when the fuck is it happening? I don't even know dates. Um, for Black Desert. You still sub to Frugal? You do? I haven't watched him in God knows how long. He's still actually making videos. 3 days ago, 5 days ago. Yeah, he's still active. He's okay. PVC stabilizer rig. Not sure. Different Frugal? Oh, Frugal filmmaker. When you say Frugal, I don't immediately think him. Yeah, I gotta look through some of his stuff and then try to build some of his stuff or improve on some of his stuff. I would like to do that. Actually, a big thing I want to try to do is make videos, of course, but um, make videos of lots of virtualization stuff, of the server building stuff for file servers. If somebody wants to store a lot of stuff, try to say, here are my experiences. This is my information. This is what I've learned over a period of a year of reading and like going nuts trying to figure out the best way to store, you know, and transition 8 terabytes worth of photos and video and this and that and safely do it in a sane way. I want to make those videos. And I want to make it, you know, kind of like Linus does. But better. Okay, maybe not better because I'm fat, but I want to put myself on camera just for the hell of it. The problem is I need to actually write scripts. If I don't write a script, I'm just going to go off on tangents. So that's all part of the game. Yeah, I would do that. We need to deliver content, not just keep building shit. We've got 6 terabytes worth of ProRes video that we still have to edit and throw on YouTube, and you're still building servers. What the fuck is wrong with you? That sounds about right. Anyway. Well, I uploaded, see how many views it's got. I'm curious. I need to do something with all this shit. And no, it wouldn't be Draco TV I'd be uploading it to. It'd be to a new channel. Here's a whole bunch of videos that probably have copyright strikes on it. Well, not copyright strikes, but you probably can't fucking watch it. There's 2 comments in there. Oh, that's idiot. Blocked, 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 muted, blocked. That's when I was just chilling out, just playing music. Since you can watch me on YouTube too, live. Yay. Yeah. There we go. So we got 9 views, 4, 5, 10. All for Rise of the Tomb Raider. 6, 21 views for part 5 of 5. How do you get from day 1, part 2, which is 10. I don't know where's part 1 of that. God, I fucking hate YouTube. Day 1, 1 of 3, 17 views, 2 comments. What are the 2 comments? Is it him again? That's that guy. All right. So there we go. So we got 17 views, right? For that. Then, for the end of day 2, I have 21 views. Makes no fucking sense whatsoever. It's all 1080p 60. Which is loading like absolute dog shit right now, by the way. Oh, there we go. So it's like you're actually playing the game. No commentary. I guess that's kind of the problem of it. And it's 100% run, so it's very minimal editing, but it's some editing to cut out loading times because Xbox One, yeah. But it's lots of backtracking, running around, finding shit. So it's not exactly too engaging, but honestly, with the amount of views that it did get, I'm probably not going to record anymore because it's less stress on me and the storage that I have to allocate for it. So I might have to, I'm just going to play the game, period. I'm going to leave the rest of these recordings up to live streaming up to YouTube. I just don't, I don't care anymore for that. 100% runs have its place in certain places, but not for recording in ProRes. No fucking way. Anyway, I digress. So, all right. So we got that up and running. Windows is gonna have to restart now. Go for it. I'm just gonna close that shit. So a good test I'm gonna do here is custom pfSense on the data store. This is other, and it's FreeBSD64. 1 socket. 1 gig is all you need. And I want to connect 2 eventually, but oh, all right, whatever. I'll connect 2. Sure. New virtual disk. Let's make it 20 gig or something. Oh, yeah, fine, whatever. Thin. Nope, that's fine. Edit, continue, floppy, remove. CD, data store, connect that power on. Don't miss that. ISO store, go to pfSense. Why is this not sorted by name? I don't know. SCSI, 2 NICs. I need to create another network. Independent. There's tons of other options you can set, but nobody gives a shit. There you go. All right. Before I boot that up, configuration, networking, add networking. Okay, that's interesting. So there's only one network card being detected right now. Huh. Hmm. I wonder if it doesn't detect because it's not plugged in? It shouldn't be. Let me check. All right. You bombed your 8 a.m. pre-calc test. Hmm. Okay, so it's not actually listing here. Just shows that. So the second NIC is actually not showing up. Cool. Is this booted still? Okay. So we'll power. Oh, guest. No, it was under there. Shutdown guest. Do a normal shutdown. I'm going to reboot. I'm going to reboot the ESXi server to see if it picks up the second NIC. If it doesn't pick up the second NIC, screw it. I don't care. Reboot. Reason here. LOL. There's your fucking reason. What have I been up to? Moving data from one colo to the next. We watched a whole bunch of movies. Well, more like me and one or two others. We watched Turbo Kid, which I thought was actually going to be better than Kung Fury, which is not the case. Really not the case. It's really bad. Um, hmm. Hold on. I'll continue my thing after I boot this here. Ah, there we go. Let's see what it boots up to be. So yeah, we watched that. We watched well, an anime, which you really don't give a shit about anyway, so I'm not even gonna bother mentioning it. And I was in the mood to watch Major League, so 1989 movie, Major League. If you haven't seen it, you should probably go watch that. So yeah, we watched that and it was pretty terrible. So we have to find another movie to actually watch that is supposedly good. And I had one in mind, and I don't remember. Huh. I don't remember if I saw it or not, and I have to take a look at a preview to see if I did or not. You fucking love Major League. Good. Actually, what we should do tonight is we should watch Major League 2. Fuck you, Jobu. I do this myself. I'm glad you remember the quote. Customize system view logs. Let's see what comes up there here. F2. Login name. Network adapters. And there's only one. So the other one is getting power, but it's not actually being detected. Because I plugged the network cable into it, it's getting a link, but it's not showing. So it might be dead. It's dead. Dead! God damn it. So that's not cool. The sad part is I don't think I can get that NIC to work properly. So yeah, fan, you can stop by anytime you want, or you can just chill out and chat, as you should be doing. Come on. Since I do a bunch of private stuff, we usually sit around and watch shit. Every once in a while. More than welcome to join. But I know you're busy. Alright, so I got a choice now. Discourse sounds familiar. Sounds like a node. I thought Discourse was like a node-based, fancy-ass forum. I think it's node-based. I don't know. Anyway, all right. So I've only got 2 quad-port Intel NICs available to me. One is in my router currently, which is a complete waste of space. It's in a really old piece of shit computer, but I might want to configure it up here. I have one in my machine that I can pull temporarily. I didn't really want to do that, though. I'd like to leave this running. But I can't shut down my router because it knocks me offline. Decisions. And yes, there's a reason why I use a quad port NIC in my gaming machine. Because the fucking motherboard isn't supported that well in Windows 10, and it gives me DPC latency on the gaming machine. Yes, it's perfect in Windows 8.1, but in Windows 10 it's absolute garbage. Thanks, Microsoft, or should I say Intel, or thanks to both of them for being complete cocksuckers. I don't know. Anyway, so I might do that. I might go downstairs, turn off my router, pull the network card, put the network card in this machine, get pfSense running on it, take the machine downstairs, and hook it up and hope for the best. Because if it doesn't work, then, well, at least I won't be shutting off this machine. But I'll at least have four ports to work with. Well, 3 maybe. No, 4. Acer has been reselling refurbished panels on Amazon. Was it Acer? Wasn't Asus doing the same fucking thing? I forget. All right. ESX. No. VM. There we go. IP changed because reasons. What was the IP on this? IP. Many times. It is 68. What the fuck's he complaining about? Cock. Let's put the music back on. What was I gonna do again? Oh, I know. Never mind. I know. We're gonna go here. FreeNAS. Go to my FreeNAS server. Go to sharing. NFS. Actually, we're gonna go in here. View volumes. To click on it. Create a new data set. We're gonna name this ESXi. All lowercase because reasons. Access time. Sure. Storage. ESXi, change permissions. This will be Draco and nobody. We'll give everybody fucking right access to it, whatever. Go. Alright, that's set. Hold on. Okay, sharing, NFS, new share, browse, mounts, storage, ESXi, alt directory mount, and go. And there we go. ESXi. You know what? We're gonna edit that. I'm gonna add a comment. Screw you guys. ESXi OS storage or OS/data storage. Okay. Now with that set, I should be able to go into configuration, storage, add storage, network file system again, server 680150, folder is mount storage Z2 ESXi. NFS storage, because it's not complicated. I'm gonna change the name of this. Can I? I can't. Can't actually add it. Oh yeah, you can. Okay. Storage. Keep it consistent, right? So this is read-only, but this is an actual store. I'm gonna do a quick test. Do a typical test OS. NFS storage, there it is. Linux. CentOS. Sure. Notice that 16 gig thin provision, so I can actually do thin provisioning on it. That's a plus. Edit. CD. I just want to make sure it writes, that's all. ISO storage. Do I even have CentOS on here? No, I don't. Whatever. Let's just install Mint. Fuck it. Connect. Oh, this music is great, isn't it? I'm just gonna pause that for now. Wow, tons of. I'm not paying attention to chat at all. I need to install Growl, so I'm more aware of chat. Hey, Mint works. Have I ever seen the You Suck at Photoshop videos? No, I haven't. I should get an Amazon affiliate link. I think I have one. I just haven't. There's tons and tons of shit I got to edit for the area down below. Do videos like that. Yeah, I just want to make sure this installs properly. Continue. Install. Continue. Oh. Sure. Yep. ASD, 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 ASD. I don't care. It's going to be deleted anyway. Why is this not going away? Go away. Walking the dog. But yeah, speaking of Photoshop, since I do kind of suck at Photoshop, I need to develop like a small little banner, like little banners, little themed things that I can randomly put like random shit into, and then segment the areas down below instead of having random images that I just picked from fucking anywhere because I really don't care about being professional. Because that's not what this channel was about in the first place. I want to make little banner pieces for each one. So I'll eventually get to that, but not there yet. But in saying that I should get an Amazon affiliate link, that would be one of them. Okay, this looks like it's installing just fine. Reporting. Partition. No, I want network actually. Alright, there we go. Alright, well, I think I need to go, fapping to Linux Mint. I need to go pull the network card out of the router downstairs, bring that network card, the quad port, 4-port network card that I purchased for like, what was it, 20 or 30 bucks? I don't even remember how much it was. I bought 2 of them. Bring that upstairs, put it in this ESXi box, make sure it gets detected. That'll be the main thing. Once it's detected, get pfSense running on it, bring the machine downstairs again, and get it set up to be my router on pfSense. And then test performance. And make sure it fucking works. And then I have to install the hard drives from my old server, which is what this is, into the new FreeNAS server so I have more space to work with. And get that running as well. And once that's balanced out, I'll be nice and comfy here. And I'll have my other machines back up and running. That'll be the bonus of it all. And then I can move on real quick to Linux with Ubuntu and Lexi containers, LXC, Lexi. What I need to figure out with Lexi, if anybody knows anything about LXC or LXD, not LSD, or if you want to know more about it, look it up. But my objective is to find out, how do containers interact with storage? I need to figure out if I have an Ubuntu virtual machine with a, like I'm going to make a, let's, for example, I'm going to make a Lexi container that's going to have access to a specific folder that has a whole bunch of stuff in it. Say it has a whole bunch of ISOs, a whole bunch of stuff that I want to serve through FTP, right? So I have an FTP server running in a Lexi container sitting on top of Ubuntu, which has a public IP address. And then you just, say, okay, well, port 21 is going to go to this Lexi container. And then the services on that Lexi container are going to access the files in storage. Now, say if I've got 200 gigs worth of FTP storage, like files, right? Say I have that. How does the LXC container access that storage? Does the container have to have those files in the container itself? Or can it be maybe remotely mounted? Or should it be remotely mounted? Or like what's a better way of managing that? That's what I'm curious about. That's what I want to find out. How people manage, say if they've got like a terabyte worth of storage or a terabyte worth of files. I mean, you're not going to import that into a LXC container, are you? I assume you have to. Maybe. Maybe you don't. That's what I want to know. What are people's, what's the word to use? Methodologies when it comes to storage and Lexi containers? Because it is an OS within an OS. It's like a containerized, contained operating system running on a virtual network behind the scenes. That's isolated from the main piece that's running it. So that's what I want to know. Like, how does that interact? Can I pass through a specific mount to it so it can actually use that mount? But I can also have access to it from the base machine or from multiple LXC containers if I designed it in a certain way. See what I mean? Like, there's just so much going on there that I want to know, how the fuck does that work? How do people do it? So I've said enough. That's what I need to figure out. And if someone wants to help with that, I'd be more grateful. But nobody really cares for anything that I do. So I don't expect help, which is why I'm doing it myself. But I need to get that situated so I can get that server, so I can get Twitchcasters back up and running on OVH, so I can cancel my Decentech server. Unless somebody wants to take over my Decentech server that I'm paying $25 a month for. If you want to take over it, or you want to go in half on that one too, I'm all ears. But serious inquiries only. I'm kind of tired of doing stuff on my own. I'm glad Crunch is, helping out here, and he's really motivated and doing stuff. The problem is he has a job, and he does stuff and is busy, except on the weekends. So it's hard to really work with him, coordinate with him, and get things done, because he's always fucking working. So, anyway, I gotta go AFK. So I'll be back. Biggest AFK ever.
air supply. Late September, echoes of spring, singing songs.
37,000 feet, broken in a heartbeat. This air supply, an elixir. 37,000 feet, broken in a heartbeat. This air supply, an elixir. This air supply. Late September. Echoes of spring. An elixir.
Whoops. There.
Should ever let you go, Before you can melt down my iceberg of trust, I do not seek you, a failure I must. Before